Hey, I'm Jeff Cook with Sacred Hope Monument Company. We're starting a new cemetery out here. It's called Rood Cemetery. It's just north of Butler, Indiana. It's in the northeast corner of Indiana. And Rood Cemetery, I got out here a little bit early to kind of look around. The township trustee is supposed to come out here and meet with me and let me know what her budget's looking like and what is the biggest priority. We got a few stones here that are really close to falling over, so I think that's going to be my suggestion, is that we deal with the ones that are ready to fall over and try to get them fixed up so that nothing can happen to them, because whether it's weather or vandalism, some of them could be broken into worse shape than what they already are. But we're excited. We're getting ready to start on a new project. It's a pretty old cemetery, a lot of 1800s and very early 1900s. It looks like we've got some veterans here too, from maybe the War of 1812 and some Civil War veterans. So going to be kind of fun and exciting. Okay, I'm getting ready to start on the W.M. and Catherine Campbell monument. It's leaning really hard. It's ready to fall over, so we're going to try to get it fixed. It's going to be our first one. We're just kind of going to take and jump around and do the ones that are in the most harm of falling over, and then hopefully we'll have some time and we'll be able to fix up some of them that have fell over, and at least get the major ones fixed here, and we'll go from there. Okay, I got the Campbell monument leveled up and reset. It was kind of a busy day out here. I met with the trustee this morning and we looked around at what we need to get done, and I decided to start on this one. And then there's so many people in the community that was so excited to see somebody out here working that it was kind of like come visit Jeff in the cemetery today. So I got to meet a bunch of the neighbors, all really nice people. Even had one lady that got all emotional about it, which is pretty gratifying, pretty neat when people, they think so much of this cemetery that, you know, they get emotional over it. Really enjoyed getting to meet some of these people from the community here. Okay, this one here we're going to start on today. We're believing that maybe these three people's names were sisters. It's really hard to read these. We're really having a rough time reading them, but as we get the stone cleaned, we'll be able to tell a little bit better. But this thing is so close. I mean, it takes nothing for it just to fall over. So this is kind of some of the stuff I was talking about before. We're going to try to fix these ones before something happens and they get knocked over or vandalized, or even the weather. I mean, like I say, this takes very little to get it to fall over. So we're going to start on this one and hopefully get her done today. Okay, so this is the Rood monument. You can see we got quite the mess here, so we're going to try to clean some of this up. But this Rood monument, we're guessing, has to be the family that maybe donated the money to do the cemetery or something. We're not sure, but the spelling on the name is the same as what the name of the cemetery is, so I guess we'll learn more as we go. Okay, we got this Phillips monument all put back up and leveled, and And we've got cleaner on it, so now we just got to let Mother Nature take over, because the D2 cleaner takes a while for it to really work. We did get it cleaned pretty good for, you know, an initial cleaning, but now we've pre-treated it, and over time it'll clean up a lot better. So should really look good in a couple months. Okay, we had a pile of rubble over here that was just a bunch of headstones and monuments laying there, and this base is too heavy for anybody to mess with, so it was still here. And we started researching, trying to figure out what to do with that pile, and we figured out with what little information we have. We've got a small map that's got not everybody on it, but it's got a lot of them on it. We figured out that this was Frances Oker, which would be right behind her husband's, or right beside her husband's monument. So we found this over in the rubble. And then Silas Oker, that there is obviously vandalism there, because that monument's not leaning very hard, and the rock is the opposite direction as what the monument would have been leaning. So it's really kind of obvious that that one was vandalism. We don't know. I mean, this one here, nature, I'm sure took it down, and someone mowing this cemetery probably took these and piled them over there so they didn't have to mow around them. But we're going to try to get this one fixed, and then we're going to see what we can do about her husband too. He was a veteran, and it's pretty sad to see it that shape that one's in too. Okay, we got the Silas and Frances monuments all back up. That one had been vandalized, been knocked over. We got it all rebuilt. This one here had been laying in a pile of rubble, and you can see where the lawnmowers guys mowing kept hitting this one for over time, so it's beat up pretty good. But pretty excited. We got them pre-treated with that D2 cleaner. We already brushed on them, we cleaned on them, and then we resprayed them. So now we'll just let time do its thing. That D2 works really good over time, so when it rains and stuff, these here in a couple of months will be nice and white, and they'll look really good.